your tanks, they'll never really go past the choke. They like to AFK at the choke. And guess what's really, yeah, guess what really works really well at spamming the choke? It's Zenyatta. So he's gonna try to push me, but it's really greedy for him. And like, he kind of. Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. Today's video is your weekly episode of Game Sense. What we like to do on this series is help you guys improve and influence your game in a much more positive way. Not necessarily win, but help you get much better match quality. Overall, you're going to learn how to do things, when to do, what to do, based on the team comps, matchups, different maps, and different situations. Now, I apologize for not uploading in quite a long time, honestly. It feels like it's been like over a week since the last time we did an intro. Because I pre-record my videos because I've been kind of busy, but now it's officially, my schedule is completely messed up and I've been busy because I'm officially unemployed now. I'm no longer unemployed now, and my shift is literally a 12-hour shift, so by the time I get home, I'm so dead. But I promise you guys, I just wanted to get my footing, know my schedule, know everything, but we'll be back even more stronger than before. Though I will say that I'm not really sure if I can do daily videos from now on, but I will try my best to at least minimum record 5 videos a week. I'll try my best, but please don't be mad because I'm really, like, the second I get home, I just die. Like, I just go to sleep and I wake up the next day. So I haven't seen my family for a long time. But anyways, back to the video. Kingsrow. Now, Kingsrow is a very interesting map because it's everybody's favorite map, but unfortunately, everybody plays this map like really incorrectly. And so, what I really highly recommend is obviously this team comp really suits Zenyatta to the really splendidly well. I was gonna say because we had Sigma, but now we had Mauga. But we also had we had Sigma, and we also have Genji and Widow, and Genji's really good to have an orb on, and Widow doesn't need that much healing, so Zenyatta gets a lot of value. And this map is really choky, and Zenyatta poke damage gets a lot of value. But even so, even though we don't have Sigma, a lot of people would go on and stuff like that, but Zenyatta is literally your best bet because it's going to secure you not getting stuck at the choke, because most people in low elos, they will have something like Junkrat and stuff like this, and most people in your elo, especially your tanks, they'll never really go past the choke. They like to AFK at the choke. And guess what's really guess what really works really well at spamming the choke? It's Zenyatta. So he's gonna try to push me, but it's really greedy for him, and like we kind of really saw that a mile away. And as you guys can see, we've unlocked the point for practically free by just existing on Zenyatta. And I mean, this guy, I guess he heard the hog and he went back to, he switched off Sigma and went Mauga, so smart by this guy. But obviously we're gonna see what he's gonna do now since they went Sigma. And by the way, guys, Kingsrow on offense, you have no downside and you have no excuse to not run Zenyatta. There's literally no downside. Almost every time, if you're starting on support attack on Kingsrow, you should almost always play Zenyatta because it has no downside. And like, you have no cons, and the pros, you have infinite pros. So that's why I always recommend people to play Zenyatta, especially on offense on Kingsrow. On defense, it's a little bit tricky. You need to do some other things depending on what your team runs and what the enemy team is running. But as you guys can see, we're getting infinite value by running Zenyatta, and interesting by this Mersex trying to take out the Widowmaker. But I mean, what other choice she had, because she's already got caught away from her team. Obviously, we're gonna go with the lifesteal. Oh, did the Genji die at least? Okay, no. Cassidy. Okay, now he's dead. It's really not gonna benefit them anything. Yeah, as you guys can see, like, I know it looks like we're making the game way easier than it should, but actually, it's literally because we started on Zenyatta. Because guys, I know how these games go, especially when you go against a Junkrat. How many times? Ask yourself, how many times did you lose games because your team just literally doesn't know how to deal with a Junkrat? And I promise you, if you're that person, just go Zenyatta and you're going to see, because the interesting thing about Zen is really good at poking Junkrat's angles, and if Junkrat can't spam, their team that's running Junkrat, they're going to literally feel useless because the Junkrat's not going to be able to do anything. And that's why, what a ultimate by our cat, actually, really good ultimate because that Mercy cannot res somebody who boops off the map, obviously. So that was really well played. So I think the game's really easy because like we have synergy with the Genji and the Zenyatta just counters everything. Like that's why, even though like they have a shield now, but it's just a little too late for them, honestly. And every time the junk, as you guys can see, every time the junk tries to peek to spam, we're here and like we're literally keeping him at bay. So yeah. Because I know, guys, I mean, we've all been there. We lose games when your tanks just doesn't know what to do against a Junkrat. Your DPS just literally walking through every choke possible the Junkrat's spamming on. I swear to God, guys, if you're that guy, just go Zenyatta. Like, just because you're going to make the Junk feel useless. Like, he can't spam. Like, he's literally, like, there you go. That's the tire. The tire really not going to do much. I think I'll take this trance. I was unfortunately a little too far away, but we're going to get even better value with the blade. Because my what you call it, my tank landed a good ultimate and the Genji cleaned up, so our trance made sure that Genji would stay alive, so that was a great trance regardless. Obviously the better play would have been for me to anticipate me needing to use trance, and I should have been a little bit closer, then I would have confirmed us. I probably would have finished the map, so definitely that was a mistake on my end. I could have played down a little bit better by getting ready by setting up for the trance, but unfortunately I didn't, because sometimes it's really difficult to do the optimal plays while commentating. So I'm really proud of myself for actually this is literally the first game in a week for me. So the fact that I'm actually I don't feel rusty even though I haven't played in a week. Really proud of myself for that. Great ultimate by our Cassidy here, taking out the Mercy and the both supports. Okay, and the Junkrat is really what HP. If anybody looks at him or spits on him or even sneezes on him, he will die. Okay, then he is dead, and it's just only the Sigma, and we will finish the first round not only comfortably but dominantly and assertively. So well played by us, by my team. And I would really like to take a big part of that credit because that first fight of the game, we dominated. Because like the Junkrat wanted to hold you guys. I promise you, if you, and it's such a, like Overwatch is such a punishing game. For example, if they literally had they just won the first fight of the game, it would have been literally a different scenario because they would have had choke control. They would have cycled the tires, and then every time he didn't have tire, the rest of his team had ultimate. It's just like really messy to play against a Junkrat, especially if you're not playing Zenyatta. So always take your chance to play Zenyatta whenever you have the chance first, and Zenyatta first point on Kingshrow, and one of the very rare opportunities that you can get also, but a lot of people it's really underutilized, is running Zenyatta on A defense on Eichenwald. Really one of the best maps to run Zenyatta on. So here it's a little bit tricky. If we go Zenyatta, we can get flanked from the right side, and that you're going to be at the mercy of needing of your team because they need to protect you. But and we do not want the whole point of the series to have you guys improve just completely by relying on yourself. So we have Sigma, and we have a cat. I think I'm willing to go Mercy here. It's either Mercy or Baptiste for the synergy with Cassidy and the Bastion. Obviously, Zenyatta is not a bad choice by any means, but you will be at risk of dying because the hotel flank is really dangerous. If your team doesn't contest it or protect you, you will die. So the reason why we're not going main healer because we have a Sigma, we have a shield, we already have a cat. There's a lot of cat healing, but whenever you have a Sigma, just know that you need. Okay, they have Zenyatta, so they're trying to mirror. But every time you have a Sigma on your team, your mind should be like, what can I go that doesn't heal as much, but what can I go that have utilities? If you go any like main healer, if you go as support just to heal, then you will lose because Sigma does not need that much healing. And you guys saw that we made it work by not healing a lot. I mean, we're playing Zenyatta. Zenyatta doesn't have the highest burst healing, while we having Amalga. Who like give me one tank that needs more healing than Amalga, like. So, and we still made it work. So it's really not about healing, it's about value. So make sure that this is the kind of mindset that you should be on. Obviously, we will lose this point because they had a really amazing team comp to counter a Bastion setup team comp. And also Cassidy kind of overextended, that's why he was saying sorry. It is what it is, it happens. But really well played by the enemy team. They had Zenyatta, Hog, and a pocket. I mean, Zenyatta, Hanzo, and a pocket soldier. So that's really one of the best team comps you can ever run against a Bastion. So we'll see how my team wants to deal with this. Now, I disagree by mirroring the Hog. I think Sigma was way more than sufficient to handle that. I don't even know how my cat got the Mercy, but we'll take it. Not really sure if I want to go for that res. I think they're pushing that to deny me. When I heal the cat, but I don't know where he went. Unless he's dead? Okay, no, I think she's good. Okay, okay, I can never really know where the cat is because she's really mobile. Okay, the Tracer is off-angling. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. We definitely need to shield against that. Okay, we can definitely take our res here. It's a safe res. And we have a Valk coming up soon. I'm definitely thinking about switching because that's also one of the downsides of winning Mercy. It's like if your team is not getting value, I don't need to switch immediately. So I think we're in a very dangerous situation that if we don't win the next fight, we will be actually at a risk of losing the entire second point and possibly actually giving the enemy team a very good chance at actually winning this game. Because if they cap it with enough time, okay, we're gonna Valk early because I want my team to do something. If the enemy Hawk falls, that's really gonna be really good for us. I'm on a heal bot mode, unfortunately. I will pressure the Mercy if she's low, but she's still full HP. Hanzo is very low, but still nobody really was able to finish that kill. He's gonna visor if I try to go for that res, so really not the best time to res. I'm definitely gonna go for the perk that gives me overhealth. Now I'm going for the res. That's a perfect time to res unless I get hooked. So unfortunately, I get stunned, and I wasn't able to get that res, but Zenyatta falls, and the Bastion gets a really nice pick when unfortunately I wasn't here to support him, so things are kind of hectic over here. Definitely could have played that one better. Really amazing pulse one by the Tracer. Hook is out by the Roadhog, and my Roadhog is back. And I think we're going to restabilize, but our cat getting that really good ultimate on him. Obviously, he doesn't pull above the map, but that hog is way out of position, and he's going to get staggered really hard. So really great ultimate by our cat. So no matter what the outcome of this is one of the... Okay, this value is even better. And we got an ultimate, so that's a waste of an ultimate. Not really sure what the enemy hog is doing. He's being staggered so hard. And he somehow managed to get my... Oh, wow. Okay, well, I guess... I know I said that that's... There's no scenario that they're gonna win this, but actually, what a... Okay, really... Never say never. I said there's no outcome, there's no scenario that's gonna make my team lose that fight, but the enemy team, my team makes a terrible mistake by getting hooked off the map. I'm talking about my hog, so I don't know. That was such a bad play by the enemy hog, but just my team gave him the value, so there's really not much we can do. Now I'm in a very dangerous situation. We can't really go on to deal with him, so I think we're just gonna have to go Zenyatta because we cannot go in a game. Most of the time, guys, it's one of the worst things you can do is not mirror the Zen. You do not want to let the enemy team run a Zen when you don't have a Zen. It's always better to just mirror the Zen. That's like the if you don't know what to do, if you don't know what to do on support and the enemy team to have a Zen, just mirror the Zen. That's like literally support 101. As you guys can see, we're getting it's just already it's already like an amazing value. So now we won the fight by literally using no ultimate by just switching to Zenyatta, and we're gonna get a lot of value at the discords, and our trance guys, by the way, gets a lot of value against the enemy team because it counters the dragon, the visor, and everything, and we're really good at poking the enemy team. Really good against Hog, poking the Zenyatta, poking the Mercy. So we have good amount of ultimates. They already have less time than us, but this is very dangerous. We need to win at least one more fight to get out of the danger zone. But it really depends on how our ult economy is gonna go. So I need to get Trent ASAP. What a hook! Okay, I think that hook right there is more than enough to actually push a good lane. Unless she gets a good res. She's looking for it. Okay, she's actually whipping out the pistol. Unfortunately, my cat misses her ultimate. There is the... Don't do it, Mercy. Okay, well, that was a really bad play. She thought that I'm the average. Really? Really? You're pushing the Zenyatta? Let alone that you're at 1 HP, but you're pushing me when I'm dominating the entire match? Okay, now we're in an absolute amazing situation here. We officially got out of the danger zone because we only used ultimate and we won the fight. The cat is cute. And a trance been forced out too early. What the hell is our cat doing? An amazing ultimate by our Genji, capitalizing on the fact that the trance has been forced out really early. But, you know, he kind of died, and I'm not really sure if I don't know why they used 2 DPS ultimates at the same time, but it's fine, because, you know, the Genji kind of messed up his ultimate, so we kind of needed something else to push them back. So now, our ult economy is actually pretty bad. So now, actually, in a situation where the enemy team, definitely they cannot win this. They can play it for a draw at best, but they definitely have a really great chance of finishing the map. So I need to get an amazing trance here. I think I'm definitely going to take the trance on the visor. And I can't really peek as aggressively as I want to because, you know, we're going against a Hanzo. You always got to adjust and adapt your playstyle depending what the enemy team is running, so... Man, I miss recording. What the hell is the cat doing? 12 deaths. Okay, I think the soldier's going for the visor. Okay, early ultimate by the Hog. I definitely don't agree with that. Definitely don't agree with that. Okay. Not gonna trance. I'm gonna be greedy like that. Okay. Trance I'm willing to take here. There you go. That's gonna confirm our Hog living. Yeah, there you go. We definitely knew that exactly what we needed to trance. We needed to trance the visor, and there you go. So now we actually like that was such a valuable trade. That's why I love Zenyatta, guys. Not only we did what we wanted to do by countering the visor fight, but we actually helped our team charge their ultimates back. And we not only we saved our Squishies from that trance, but we also managed to keep the Hog alive because the Hog went too deep he went for a play. Like a too deep of a play to counter the... Okay, I think I am gonna... Okay, I thought I was gonna die. He went for a play to go for the Hanzo, and he went a little too deep, so I knew that he's going to do, which is the right play by him. He trusted me to try to keep him alive, but... Okay. The Mercy, again, she's going really aggressive. I don't know, and I'm really dominating her all the time. I don't know why she's doing that. Like, that's just... You want to... Oh, I actually closed another trance. I just need to give her orb. Okay. I think... I'm not... Okay, if my team touches, we can win this. Definitely, because I have trance coming up here. And we have Malga here. Okay, because if I went like a dummy and just went to touch, I would have lost no matter what. So why just touch when I can just stay alive and trust my team that can touch? So, because I saw the cat, yeah, I saw the cat, I saw the Malga. I was like, as long as my team touches, we can win this easily. So, really, really interesting. Like, this cat, it was really interesting. I mean, as you guys can see, like, everybody in my elo, this is how the people in this elo play. She was not a bad player by any means. It's just like, she was playing like her elo. 15 deaths as a support is absolutely unacceptable. Let alone you're playing the cat. Like, you're playing one of the most mobile characters in the game. You shouldn't have 15 deaths on her, but it is what it is. But as you guys can see, really, really clean gameplay from us, and this is picture perfect of how to play Kingsrow, like confidently, dominantly, and decisively. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I promise you guys, we will be back. I'm really sorry that I haven't uploaded in days, and you guys know I'm really consistent. It's really rare for me to not upload and to miss uploads because I really love doing what I do. But I trust me, guys. Missing upload was not the only thing that I've like missed out on. I haven't even been going to the gym consistently because I just don't have the time. But don't worry, now that I've got my footing in, we will be back, I promise. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like it if you enjoyed, subscribe for new, share with your friends if you learned nothing too. And we should catch you guys all the next one. Peace at the bye.